so that the prompter that I'm reading from is clear. And timer, please take it from here. Information reaching Good Evening Ghana suggests that the raid that has occurred at Ken Oforiatta's house earlier this evening, Tuesday, 11th February, was not conducted by police officers. It was conducted by military officers. Now, they don't know that somebody on the top of the building next door was filming, and that video has been made available to us. So, was filming how they entered, and then the video remained until they came out. What happened inside, the video couldn't capture because the person was on the building. The soldiers, those of you went there, you will see that to your left, there was a story building there. A very prominent person lives there, and she was concerned about what was happening. So she filmed it, and she sent it to us. So the video indicates soldiers, numbering about 15 of them. One of them is half camera, so we really couldn't check. But at least there are more than 10, numbering about 15 military soldiers, not police. They raided Ken Oforiatta's house at Cantonment earlier today. Now, everybody was pointing to Dr. Kufu Dampare. It's not about Dampare. It's not Dampare. Apparently, the Honorable Kisi Ajabin is responsible for this. And we don't know why. Kisi Ajabin is responsible for the raid on Ken Oforiatta's house this evening. Now, why are we saying this? Because we have now also seen letters that have been written from Kisi Ajabin to Ken Oforiatta, asking for Ken Oforiatta to be questioned on issues relating to SML contracts. Viewers, remember that, the famous or infamous SML contract. So Kisi Ajabin has written to Oforiatta, asking him to answer questions on the SML contract. I'm not so sure who asked him to do that, but the OSP can have a mandate originating from his table. He can originate a mandate based on the broad mandate that he has. He can originate a mandate and say that I'm coming to ask you questions. He can do that. So in exercise of that authority, Kisi Ajabin, the special prosecutor, wrote to Ken Oforiatta. Lawyers for Oforiatta responded to Kisi Ajabin indicating that the witness was not in town. Ken Oforiatta was not in town. He's in America on health grounds, and that they are able to answer questions on his behalf so long as he can produce the questions. Lawyers also promised that as soon as Oforiatta arrives in Ghana, they will submit him to the office of the special prosecutor. As far as the lawyers were concerned, this was the conclusion of the matter. Now, they were told today that their client's house has been raided by soldiers. Quickly, calls went to the police IGP, asking Dr. Dampare, what is all this about? Dr. Dampare is thinking about himself, and that's what he told them, that I have not sent anybody to raid anywhere. The people who went there were soldiers. I don't have control over soldiers. I just have control over police. So the military, and this is the so I don't know whether the defense minister, Dr. Manibuama, is aware. But please tell Dr. Manibuama that I was mentioning his name. He's the Minister for Defense. And his soldiers, numbering over 10 of them, under the instructions of the Office of the Special Prosecutor, as widely believed, raided Oforiatta's house today. Military, not police, military. They raided Oforiatta's house today, 3-4 hours ago. The story is on City FM. Let's get a glimpse of how Channel 1...
Keep watching. Mofantulos and TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. H9use and TV.
I've heard a lot of people asking this question: who counsels the counselor? I am also a counselor. And me twine said, "Nyame mpemu na se bi to me." People will say the same things to me. The edi kan man for beka. And they say, "Hey, when I would to a man for and now they went to me into who and into my main way. There are many times me to a man for especially omo warrior no. Eya kwakoye bibi ho na eya on the verge of collapse. Na me to a banner for me to be man for say, please, nyabota kakra. Endure for a while and let's see. Eya na etire successful because eventually ya na ta ko wi se aware ko omo anya anyai. Now nyame mfasa ma se ko ba se me de edru na bibinti mantimi enyina mantimi andio na me firi ho a de me tu no fo a o endure no be kase ana obi a onim se me tu fo be kase adan no de went me a endure. But ade ba ko ne na ere eyefi se hit no ne nyina anye pe ai ebia na de obi gina so a odi gya aware a mekas onya abotre no eye se ne kunu emma ne sika enti in the course of solving the problem no se ne kunu started to all man sika ne bo beto ne yem ebi a ho a na the original so ogya aware ne se be ma ne did na tem do verbal abuse so ye tu be ma no fo na ohun no ho se no me lusu ba we a me ho be kire me na be ma ne gya ya temidi na onya na warrior back. But Ebiana de me jina ho no nye verbal abuse. Ebiana nye akohoma ye mome. Ebiana de me jina ho no de ma hwe this poison be good team mu amama no. Ma hwe ada ko me da ho ade sika be wo me chest ekome. And in the case oba no ana be ma no kwati me jina be bi ka cho se o bibi na ma wari o ka me fa anya hwe me mpel na fe afono wo na do level bia be ho se no ma me mananko yenya yi na me ntame baby dia ono na ne kuno mo na ko ma enne ya twunufo a asesa dia na ne kuno abuse verbally ya twunufo asesa omu nyina abeka bi se osafo ensa no utu yefo e ma ye die na wo die wantimi ntu hofo e pamto asamba ya munya abotre. Put yourself in the shoes of the person. Try say obetini maybe I say. Me dia me kan si nchen pa. Me twa adwena si ade bi so. He afutu a ye de mam counselors de mam no. Ibusa wo aya na nyina na mutimi apply all my wawe mu na. Mutie a lot. But the mutimi apply wa we mu no bebre enu 20% mpo ebi ho a utimi kan e wo wadwenem so oh the futufo e ka kire me de mefa me de be ye adwuma. But in the face of the problem ukofia ukunu e ka afon kire wa na we fidi futufo ka kire wo nyina na so di tinatembi wi anu akai. And so applying all the advices given you ya na nye simple sa na the O2 for no ono so tie or you for time at O2 or your counselor Charlotte time at O2 but we a foot you free or your mother or your wife pressure na one name as a wife on the same thing and obey me afem or how one name as a mother on the same thing obey me afem and your ma o fam as nipa the same thing or no so obey me hu enti say O2 no ho fo a say de why ono no as counselor no akwagina baby ena ode ne mother esu ode ne wife esu ode ne nipa esu esi ho na O2 sankrofo no fo O2 ono an image efo said they won about 20% or less and out me apply no sa and ono de all chere no ono so e fa bi o edu application hona ne nipa esu ne yere ye ne motherhood no e be daddy. And so afutu ande wana adwenem e won nanim die mu na so sabaya obde be ye adwuma no e ba enipa su se de wote na what I say you applying it in your marriage, in your relationship and yet easy simple sama don't think say ono kenti e be simple sama no. And so who counsels the counselor? Simple. The counselor counsels the counselor. Any good advisor can counsel the counselor. Me te hoyi me mpa futu hu. Me ri to me fo. Toribo a me mba to me fo. Ma me na fofo asofo to me fo. Me papa no ma asofo to me fo. Adwumam e to me fo. O kasa na yidin na me famu aba. Toribo a me na social media na me hu se counselor bi ana motivational speaker bi ana asofo bi ana obi kura onya mu bia wo kanya sasema me tena hodin ma famu aba. Me fano in chesa me perfect. Me fano a 110, but applying it in my life is also another thing. And you'll be in the face of hardships, in the face of problems. Would me apply the orchard? Would me apply the what here? Said the air and yes, simple man, or no see any passa, and yes, simple man, sir. And see, a quadrum may be no one to me handle situations, sir. Was an agent sim. A hono adofo beno yeni a etie no yeni e dono na ye dia chire na re What I say? Or Sopho Solomon, Udru Sona Winimuna. Now, what's the day? For more. Not everybody will be in your life forever. What I say? I don't support divorce. Many anan can go do so. But so but na hona ni JBA ni mudie. Ya na tell you why is best. So be a better baby. No be a movie on. What I say? There are many people, great people. They have succeeded in every aspect of their lives. But they do our young they have failed. What I say? And yet simple sir. Tia mama yin susum kasa. Nemu yen show mun kwa yen show modern. The only thing I also for odru ya anya me de. Aye say what they first release beto abonten. What I say divorce letter no ehun hia. Na hun hia. So mo atana settle mo niam mo apekwan fa so mbehwe mma mo apekwan fa so mbeche mo be share mo japade na mo akomo nimu a. That's all. You don't owe anybody any explanation. But the benny say yes, I hope say Pastor Odu Hemi, and I said Nayere Charlotte Odu and so Hemia, and I said his ex-wife, Madame Charlotte Hemia. Among my way, Emma Yaudi, any Cassetti, a bufu, a momentum, will be a someone of bra. Now, the best way to live their lives and to care for their children, so they are affecting in any way. God bless you for watching. God bless you for listening. I'm your favorite counselor, 44.